So Maya Angelou said, when you know better, you do better. And I'm sure most of you are sitting there thinking, yeah, but that is so true. You know what? I recently heard TD Jake say, it is not always the case that you do better when you know better. And if you're there sitting all self-righteous on me right now thinking, no, every time I know better, I do better, can I just challenge that mentality right now? If you are a licensed driver in South Africa, have you never driven more than 120 kilometers per hour on our national roads? Be honest. You knew better but didn't do better. Maybe you've been in a relationship, a toxic relationship. You knew during the first 6 months of that relationship that you shouldn't be in that relationship, but you spent 3 years in that relationship. You knew better, but you didn't do better. So guys, we all have those moments when we know better and don't do better. But the problem comes in when those decisions that we make, when we know better but still don't do better, have a lifetime repercussions. How do you make peace with the results of knowing better but not doing better? And that's exactly what I want to talk to you today about. I am Pulaa Montz, your inner voice magnified. Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And I saw we are on 53 subscribers. It means from last week, there's one more subscriber who came to join the fam. And if it is you, say hi, give me a shout out so that I know who you are. I appreciate you being here. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. And if you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, guys. And if you have already done so, get your people and their people to subscribe to this channel. And guys, don't forget to click the notification bell because it lets you know every time I upload a new video so that you can come check it out. And your comments are everything to me. They keep the conversation flowing between me and you, and they give me your perspective about the things that I talk about on this platform. And it's still that simple. If you like the video, then like it. Give it a thumbs up. And to those of you who are busy giving thumbs up, thank you so much. I see them. I appreciate them. And guys, at the end of this video, if you find it inspirational, please share it on your platform so that you can inspire other people who are connected to you, but not necessarily connected to me. But even if at the end of this video you find that this message was not relevant for you, please share it on your platform anyway. Maybe you heard it because somebody connected to you needs this specific message. So it is 1st of February 2022, and most people consider this month a love month. And that's why today I'm talking about forgiving yourself, making peace with those decisions that you made, and you are still suffering the consequences of those decisions. Although at the time when you were making those decisions, you knew you were not supposed to make such a decision. You know, it is easy to forgive yourself when you can sit here right now and think, I made that decision because I didn't know better. But it is a different ball game to sit here with the results of a decision that you made when you knew better. You knew not to make such a decision. You knew maybe not to drink and drive, but you still went to the club. You enjoyed yourself with your friends and you got behind the wheel. You caused an accident and somebody died. You're still suffering the consequences of that decision that you made. You know, maybe you got into this relationship. Everybody in your life told you this is a bad idea. Don't go into that relationship. This is the kind of guy or this is the kind of girl that you're getting in a relationship with. Everybody told you. Everybody before you started said, don't do this, don't go into this relationship. You were living on the edge. You wanted some excitement because maybe you were from a relationship that was drama free. So you were looking for some excitement, and you said, this bad girl or bad boy is exactly what I need right now. And you ended up in that relationship. This person abused you to a level where maybe you are paralyzed right now. This girl got some people to beat you up. Now you're paralyzed. You're sitting on a wheelchair, or whatever the case may be. You're still suffering the consequences of a decision that you knew you shouldn't have done, but you still did. Maybe you were all over town last year, partying your way, enjoying life, just painting the town red instead of studying for your final exams. Now the results, matric results or final year results or whatever year it is that you're doing, have come through, and you failed your exams, and now you are sitting with the results of the decision that you knew you shouldn't have done. Now you've lost your bursary. Maybe your parents are telling you they can't pay for you anymore. Well, they don't have the money to pay for you. Everybody was banking on that bursary. Now you're sitting here, you don't know how you're going to study this year. Repeat that year, right? Or repeat your matric. Maybe your parents, one of them lost their jobs last year, so this year they cannot afford to take you back to that same school. You are suffering the consequences of decisions that you made. You knew better, but you still made decisions that went against what you knew. How do you make peace with such decisions? Guys, some results are lifetime results, right? They've got a lifetime impact that we cannot do anything about. You made the decision. Yes, you knew better, but you didn't do better. You didn't make the right decision. You wanted some excitement, or whatever the reason was that caused you to make a decision when you knew it was a bad decision to make. There is nothing that you can do right now in this current moment to fix whatever it is. If you find yourself in the situation where right now the results are there and you can't reverse them, guys, I tell you, some things God allow us to step into so that we are able to learn the lessons. It is important at times for your journey to learn the lesson. I talk about purpose a lot, and for me, when I found my purpose, it made sense of a whole lot of things that I believed were mistakes at a certain point in my life. I tell you, unless you have found your purpose and you still realize this thing maybe had no positive impact even towards my purpose, maybe you were just meant to learn that lesson so that you do not make such decisions ever again. Maybe since then, now you know that every time you know better, you have learned to start doing better. Maybe that's the lesson that you needed to learn, that when you know better, you should do better, because if you choose a different direction, then you might end up with lifetime results, lifetime repercussions that you didn't expect. So there are always lessons to learn in situations that we find ourselves. And loving yourself, since while we are in the love month, self-love is the highest form of love because it controls how you love those around you. When you love yourself right, you'll be able to love others. So when you love yourself right, you forgive yourself. You accept yourself wholeheartedly for all the decisions that you made in your life, whether wrong or right, whether knowing better or not knowing better. You accept yourself fully. When you learn to accept your past decisions and the repercussions that you're suffering right now, then you're able to move forward from this point onwards on a cleaner slate, You are able to deal with all of those things that you have suffered, because now you have forgiven yourself. You have accepted the decisions that you made. Just because you knew better and didn't do better doesn't mean now you need to punish yourself for life. Do not allow yourself to abuse yourself. To abuse yourself. There are people out there who are still going to be mean to you because of that decision that you made. People who will tell you, we warned you, right? They will keep reminding you for life that you caused this thing to yourself. We warned you, but you wouldn't listen. So don't allow people's narratives against you to be your own narrative against yourself. Well, people, you don't have control over what people do or say about you, but you can control how you treat yourself. Start loving yourself, right? Start accepting those mistakes that you made and start moving forward. When you look ahead and take those things, those decisions that you made as lessons to be learned for future, then what Maya Angelou said will start becoming a reality in your life from today going forward. That when you know better, you will start doing better, because now you realize if you know better and you don't do better, there may be lifetime repercussions that you have to suffer. So guys, don't punish yourself. You've got the whole world to punish you. You've got the whole world to abuse you and not treat you right. The one thing that you can do for yourself is to love yourself. The one person that can be for you wholeheartedly is you, right? So treat yourself right. Do not abuse yourself as other people do. God loves you no matter what kind of mistakes you made. Even when you have put yourself in that situation, God still loves you. He's waiting for you to just ask for forgiveness, to forgive yourself, to accept your mistakes, and He will start showing you how you can use that mistake for a greater good in the end, to advance His kingdom. Everything that we do, God can use. Just allow yourself that moment of forgiveness. Forgive yourself. And acceptance is everything, guys. When you accept your mistakes, you can move forward. So accept it for peace sake. I am Pulaa Montz, your inner peace and purpose coach. Guys, don't forget to do the right thing. Subscribe to my channel.